quick tips and inspire topology optimization. Today we're gonna take a quick look at the preference for your optimization. So if you just click on the play button here, you will be prompted with this settings bar, and let's just go through them. So you have to give it a name for sure. That could be the run. It will also include automatically some properties in here. As you can see, here are the runs, and it included, for example, the percentage goal for your design space volume. But then first you have to specify the type. So you have topology, topography, gauge, and stuff. But let's focus on topology for this video. Then the objective, you have multiple objective possibilities. So the easiest and most used way for topology optimization is maximizing the stiffness. That means the design which you're getting out of your optimization is the one which increases the stiffness the most. And as always with optimization, that would be maybe a topic for another video, but optimization is always a thing where you want to maximize or minimize a certain quantity, and then you have constraints along with it. So just bear that in mind. So maximize stiffness is one of them, maximize frequency is one of them, and minimize mass is one of them. So those are three different kind of objectives. Let's go with maximize stiffness. Now you have constraints. I just talked about that. Now mass target would be a first constraint. So if you just specify nothing here, or in this case that would be 100%, the design would be as it is, because that's the most stiff design you can ever reach with this kind of material. Because every material in this case adds stiffness to this calculation. All right, then let's say what is here? 5, 10, 15, whatever. This is the percentage of design which remains. That means 5% means 95% material will go out. And you can look at the other videos if you want to deeper understand how this works with element densities and penalty functions and stuff like that. But just know that you can specify a value or just use one predefined. And that whatever that is the remaining amount of volume/mass. Another constraint could be frequency-wise. So if you have very thin structures, for example, maybe the frequencies are not in the range you want to have that or something like that. So you can also go with frequency constraints. And for example, maximized frequencies would be the most harsh approach on it, but you can also specify a minimum frequency where a frequency load case is added to it, and then you will check the lowest 10 modes in this case and see if the actual frequency value is above that. So you can specify a minimum value. And then one of the most important things is thickness constraints, because if you have, just imagine your design with different kind of mesh sizes, and you don't want your topology optimization result to be dependent on mesh size. So what they came up with is a minimum member size control, which filters the result of the topology optimization. So you can specify, for example, the minimum thickness of some ribs you want to form here. So there's also this flash icon, which just calculate an approximate value, but better you have something like really guessed out. Then you can just specify, for example, a value of 10. Bear in mind that this value is, I think, the most critical value regarding calculation times, because this also defines the mesh size. So bear in mind that this is a very, very sensitive on calculation times. And if your calculation just takes a lot of time, then you just maybe want to increase this just for first shot. Where you can also specify a minimum member size or minimum thickness of ribs and stuff like that. You can also specify the maximum dimension for some mass accumulation. That's very important for any molding process or something like that, where you don't want to have high concentration of mass because of manufacturing conditions, and you can specify that here as well. Then speed accuracy, I think that's again the element function, or the order of the element function, if you want to have it faster or more accurate. I think for topology optimization, you can go with faster almost all the time. Context is not set anymore in here. Then you have gravity, yes, no, and your load cases, which you want to have included in your optimization, and you can check different ones. So you can define all your load cases and then maybe optimize just for some of them. That's also possible. And also, if you want to have inertial relief analysis, you can check this box here. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching and have a good one.